reality portal. So, just gonna get right into it. Anti-social socialite, you. um, you already know that there's this climax approaching. I can't really articulate the way that it's coming through, except for that it feels like a climax approaching. You already know that something is approaching. You already know that you're close to something. Okay, you can feel it. Everything sign wise is adding up to there's something that you've been feeling approaching that's right there on the brink. Okay, you're too close to the higher hanging fruit, and this is why it could feel like an increased amount of pressure, adversity. Okay, there are people who are showing up as opposition, and as far as you knew, these individuals were your allies. Okay, but the thing is they did want to be your ally until they realized that in their mind you were better than them. They realized that you came with more gifts, you came with a deeper mind. Okay, your soul has more depth. Shh. They attack you because you are a threat to them. They're afraid of you, and so their attacks are meant to be like reverse psychology in a sense. You're meant to be afraid of them. After they start to attack you, they're looking for results, but instead of any type of fear, you're showing more resilience. You're showing more tenacity. In fact, your tenacity, it is what is causing people to kind of like get out the way, because they're afraid that your tenacity will surpass their persistence to take you down. It's like you have your tenacity outweighs their evil, their dark plots. Okay, I just witnessed a hailstorm. It was quite interesting. You know, um, as an Aquarius, I am ruled by, or I should say, I do rule the weather. Okay, we rule the weather as Aquarius, and so when lightning, thunder, that sort of thing starts to happen, I doubt that most of us get beside ourselves. Okay, now that's not for everybody, but anyway, you are someone who you can feel the intensity of the rain, the intensity of the storm. It's like you be quite literally and figuratively in the eye of the storm, and the way you stand with, it's like you're not capable of being defeated, you're not capable of being moved, you're not capable of wavering. Okay, the hailstorm is what was making it even more interesting, because what it was is, I heard stuff hitting the roof, and I'm like, well, what the heck is going on? And then I'm realizing, oh, that's hail. Okay. And what that made me think of as it was happening is, wow, people can feel invincible. They can feel like they are above spiritual law and even above earth law, right? Until spirit shows individuals that they're not above a motherfucking thing. I feel like, you know, somebody may not be able to, like, somebody's really good at attacking you behind the scenes and staying hidden, so they think. But spirit is making it clear that everything has been witnessed, everything has been documented, and You know how I took that hailstorm a little while ago is like, damn, if somebody was out in that right now, that could be dangerous. Somebody could get killed because of that. Like that could really smite somebody. That can take somebody out. And that made me think about the fact that, we can say that these supernatural things are not real and too far out there and whatnot, but then it's like, how do you explain certain things like this hail, for instance, and how if spirit needs something done, if spirit needs somebody touched, oh, they can be touched. They can be touched. You're too talented. Like, you're too talented. They don't know what to attack, because every time they try to attack a particular aspect, something about you, it's like you find something else to focus on, or you find something else to shift to, or it's like you are constantly shape shifting. Okay, like there's something about your resilience that is, it's shocking to people. It's like you're causing a lot of chatter. Okay, people are talking about how it's not even limitless, but that too, but like people are talking about how you're undefeated. Wise investments. Okay, people are talking about how you're undefeated. They're talking about how no matter what they do, they think that you're like the prodigal son or the prodigal daughter of, or the, it's like they know that you are chosen for something far more supreme than what their lives are equating to. Okay, bullying, harassment, projections. Okay, show them who you really are. Shine bright. Okay, people could be saying that you are a dark individual, that you have ill intentions, and you could even feel tempted, triggered at times to show them that shadow side of you, but you're being challenged to rise above the fuckery, rise above the adversity, rise above the controversy, and shine bright as fuck. That is your strongest defense. Your strongest defense is not stooping to their fucked up ass frequency and shining bright. Okay? Why are you scared to go against the government? They're just people too. And then animal rituals. I've been seeing a lot of dead animals lately as well, which is quite interesting. This could be the government. Okay, your greatest adversaries could quite literally be the government. If you were brought here to listen, you are not a lone wolf for no reason. All right, you had to walk alone because other people would not have been able to walk with you even if they wanted to. See, that's the thing that people get twisted. They think that they have it all mapped out, and I believe that certain things are derailed, certain connections are severed because they were not meant to go any further. I don't believe that there is any accident. Some connections are not meant to go any further because you have to walk certain parts of this journey solo. Okay, you can't be accompanied by people because people become too corrupt. They become too embedded in their plot to destroy you, in their plot to compete with you. They get blindsided by their envy, by their resentment. But at the same time, they're intrigued by your resilience. Your tenacity sparks some type of, I just heard like attraction, okay? People feel drawn to you because they feel like you know something that they don't know. You have access to something that they don't have access to, and they want that, so they need proximity. So a lot of people come into your life, and they come into your life not even wanting a genuine connection with you. They're just wanting a connection to you in order to gain access to whatever it is that is charging you, whatever it is that is fueling you, whatever is giving you the juice, okay? Wow. Three of Cups, Lovers in reverse, and the Two of Swords. You're recognizing who's really for you and who's always against you. There is a friend in particular that you, let me clarify this. Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay, there you were connected to people in your soul tribe at some point, but those people that were in your soul tribe sabotaged that connection by way of their evil agendas, okay? By way of their jealous agenda, okay? Like, people moved in haste against you because they couldn't fathom being beneath you. They couldn't fathom being last. They needed to be first. What's this Two of Swords? What's this Two of Swords, please? Wow, Ace of Wands. Okay. All right. I feel like there's someone that you used to be connected to that definitely was part of your soul tribe that maybe you question whether or not they were part of your soul tribe. This individual was somebody that you also had a deeper connection with. Okay, there's something in regards to, there's some type of, hold on. Okay, so there's this person from your soul tribe. I feel as if there's a cycle that's trying to be completely closed out. I'm hearing cleansed, which is interesting because that was what one of the words that came up when I was looking up the spiritual meaning of hell. Was talking about, when I was looking up the spiritual meaning of hell, was talking about purification. So I feel something is trying to, Spirit is attempting to purify something. Spirit is attempting to cleanse something, to clear something out, to bring clarity, to bring solid ground to something. But there is some resistance, there's some defiance on somebody else's end. Okay, this is not you. Okay, but whatever the case, this is above you, so I'm not gonna read any deeper into it. I'm just gonna say this. You know, you'll know as it comes up, but also don't think too heavily about it. All right, you are in a position that puts you above your peers, okay, but not just put you above your peers, put you above a lot of people who wanted to portray the illusion that they were superior to you. Okay, people wanted you to feel inferior. They wanted you to feel like you were less than, so that you didn't see what they ultimately saw in you before you could see it fully. You have so many phenomenal qualities about yourself. You're so brilliant. And this makes people upset. This bothers people. This makes people feel uneasy because they feel that they just don't compare to you. When they think about the things that they can do and they think about the things that you can do, there's no comparison, and that's bothersome to them. They don't, when they project onto you, oh, you think you're better, what they're really saying is they think you're better, because there are things about you that are not reflected within themselves, and they don't like that. That doesn't sit right with them. There's people who've even tried to do particular type of spell work, particular type of rituals in order to gain certain type of skills, certain type of access, certain type of esoteric wisdom, but they've been blocked every time because it doesn't work like that. You can't just take on, listen, you're not bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. But you one of them ones that cannot be defeated. Period, point blank. You are one of a kind and you are a legacy, okay? Keep doing what you're doing. I'm very proud of you. And so is Spirit. Anything that is operating against you, trust and believe, is handled. It's above you now. So shall it be. Talk soon.